Now you know you didn't. Now you're supposed to be. You said y'all. Trey, don't you dwell on that.
Melby's on pace with a bottle of liquor. Top shelf, Woodward Reserve. only doing the finals. It's hard to do. We're only doing the finals. It's really hard to do.
Check 1, 2.
Check 1, 2. You got me, but I can't hear myself. Is that right?
Y'all just gonna talk in it.
Here you go, Paul. Hey, Coach. Just got put out.
The game for this one.
Good job, man. You said you were pretty decent now. Good job.
What I need to do to try to get the film.
Lock guys right down here.
We're getting ready to do the broadcast.
All right, thanks, man.
Hey, Skeet still setting up? Hey, what? Skeet. He still working, Skeet?
I didn't see him.
All right, man. Take care.
Yes, sir.
No.
Sir, what's his name?
Give him a love. That's bullshit, bro. I swear to God, that's bullshit.
What is championship name? You know? Oh, they want this stand right here? Oh, back I'm happy, but I'm not happy. So I do want Cameron, did you find it? Cameron, did you find it? Be right.
Hey, not there, Kobe. Not there. Want you down there.
Hey,
Jim. Oh, Jim. We got to keep these on. Just keep these on.
But no, it's always nice to talk to you about it. Kind of find out about the
Here, go. Come on. Come right there. We're going to use Yeah, I had a great job.
Vamos!
DJ.
Winners move on. Florida next week, Louisiana next week. Something big, you know.
I can announce the date. Is that solid?
Yes, we're going live here at the state championship. Airo 7v7 Adidas. Stay tuned. It's Lovejoy versus Dutchtown. Next door neighbors going to a stand-down championship. It's going to be crazy. So, you're just right here. You can sit here and talk while you're watching the game. You can sit down in your asses here or stand up, doesn't matter. Do you want to go higher? I want to get about midway up right there. If you can get right. You good? You fine right here? And you're always going to be live, all right? Once they start, you won't be on. Right now, you're dead mic.
So you can't get me on a check right now?
Yeah, we're going to get you on a check.
Okay, yeah. Check, finals, Airo 7v7, Locust Grove, Warren Holder Park. I'd like to welcome everyone here. The final game between Dutchtown and Lovejoy High Schools. Bo's the man setting you up with all your audio-visual needs. Is that good, Bo? Hey, let me, Bo, did South Cobb win or Lovejoy win?
It's Lovejoy versus Dutchtown. Nice little rivals next door. 5 minutes apart.
Hey, Bo, I'm sorry. Lovejoy Wildcats?
Yep.
And Dutchtown.
Head coach for Lovejoy is Edgar Carson.
Edgar?
Edgar Carson. Coach Carson for Lovejoy. Coach Myers for Dutchtown.
First name Myers? Do you know?
Mike Myers, I think, but don't hold me to
Oh,
that.
Lord,
I
not
know.
Michael.
I know, Michael. I know. That's why I just say, just leave with Coach Myers and Coach Carson.
Am I going to flip a switch? All right, good to have you here for the finals. Airo 7v7. Great turnout here. Over 50 teams, 1,100 athletes, 20-plus top prospects, competing for 4 top spots to move on to Valdosta and play the 4 best teams from Florida and the 4 best teams from Louisiana. Great turnout. Great job with Adidas. Great job with Gatorade here at Warren Holder Park, Locust Grove, Georgia. The finals, right now, we're going to get going in about 19 minutes. The finals are Dutchtown Bulldogs, coached by head coach Myers, and the Lovejoy Wildcats, head coach Edgar Carson. Coming to you live, streaming broadcast here at Warren Holder Park. We'll be doing a play-by-play and some color for you. Also highlighting a couple of players, and we'll get Chris Williams from Adidas here to speak to you. Once again, Adidas donating over $125, over $150 of gear to each player. Rich McGinnis put this together, and we're going to talk to Chris Williams right now. Chris Williams is from Adidas, and he's going to come up here and talk to us before we get this game started. Come on in, Chris. First of all, great to have you here, and I know you're a local boy and a local Georgia boy. Good to have you here. Good to have this going out to literally millions and millions of people across the world.
Thank you.
And want to say hello to our military also. But want also to make sure that people know what Adidas is doing for this project, and what a tremendous project it is, with 50-plus teams,
Yes, sir.
Varsity, high school-age kids, 1,100 athletes, over 1,100 athletes, of course, top players, 20-plus top prospects, all divisions. And Chris, Adidas provides gear. They get set up with Gatorade, hydration. We're very but we also know that with the top 4 teams that advance, which obviously Dutchtown, Lovejoy, South Cobb, all those teams are going to advance. But we have Dutchtown and Lovejoy in the finals right now advancing, and they're going to be getting cleats and gloves from Adidas. But just tell me what you've seen today, and what are your thoughts?
Yeah, so my thoughts from today and just the event as a whole, it's been great. It's been a great reflection of not only the talent here in this area of Georgia, but statewide and as well as in the region. So guys are coming out and they have the chance to showcase their skill as a team, so it's great to get these guys out here. We're not showcasing individual talent, but these are guys that go to war with their teammates, season round. So not just August through December, but as well in the off season, hitting the weight room in the winter and coming out in the spring, and being able to showcase what they've done and how they're getting better, not only as a team, but as a competitor competing with other teams out there.
Right, you Rich McGinnis, and with Adidas, but you want to give us a little bit of background on how Adidas got on board to support this project?
Yeah, so Rich reached out through a previous relationship that he had with the brand, and he came to us like, hey, we want to be able to showcase talents not only from a particular reason, but we wanted to get some of the fastest guys and some of the fastest state. They know that we are the fastest brand in the game, the Adidas, and they wanted to be able to partner with a brand that reflects what they're looking to do with Airo.
That's great. And as these teams advance to Valdosta on that game on July the 18th, the competition will be 12 teams there. There'll be 4 from Louisiana, 4 from Florida, also 4 from Georgia. And as they advance to that, you're going to be sizing them up with cleats and gloves along with everything they already have. I take it that the Adidas will be on board there and get shoe size and get them all fixed up. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. So we're going to have the Adizero 5-Star 4.0 cleat and the Adizero 5-Star 4.0 glove for these guys to go out there and compete in. So we can outfit them not only from an apparel standpoint, but also they'll have footwear as well.
Great. Chris, I appreciate everything that Adidas is doing for these kids and for these teams. And I know they've been excited about everything they get here, and they're excited about Adidas, and so are we. And maybe we'll get to talk to you a little bit later in the game.
I would love that. Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks a lot, Chris.
All right,
we're going to get going here. We got Dutchtown and Lovejoy. Lovejoy is going to have the ball first. Those of you who don't know about 7-on-7 rules, it's mostly football, but there are a couple changes. You basically have 4 downs to get the line to gain. The line to gain being 20 yards away. You start the first series, the ball's on the 40-yard line, and then you'll have 20 yards to pick up a first down. You'll have 4 plays to get that 20 yards. Once you get the first down, once you cross the 20, you'll have 4 plays to get the touchdown, in which you'll decide to go for 1 or 2, 1 from the 5-yard line and 2 points from the 10. And that's basically your scoring. Right now it's a snap. Lovejoy drops back to throw. We got a completion 10 to 15 yards, and now basically we have a second and 12. Looks like a second and 12. We have three referees on this staff, so it's second down now. Lovejoy's trips was open. Going vertical, looking deep, and got a post route down the middle, incomplete, brings us to third down. And just so you know, the rules on a sack is the referee behind the ball counts it gives it 4 seconds, and if you have 4 seconds to get rid of the ball, and if you don't, then it's because we have George
And CD and these coaches
love Joy, incomplete pass on third. Now they got 4th down, 10 yards for the line to.
Well, I tell you, Adidas has really stepped up and gave these kids some great apparel. Each kid got what was it, Coach? $250 worth of apparel for coming to this thing.
That's right.
Boy, I tell you, these kids have had a great time. They've been excited. We had about 1,200 kids on the ground standing there for that national anthem. That was impressive.
There's the interception. Interception by Dutchtown. Interception by Dutchtown on 4th down. Big play by the defense. Now, scoring for defense means that the team that, if they pick it off, the only way a defense can score if they run it all the way back untouched. He was tackled or touched by the offensive team, so only a change of downs there for Dutchtown defense.
Coach, that interception was by DJ Montgomery. He's a wide receiver, defensive back for Dutchtown, and he's one of their special guys. They're expecting a lot out of him this year. He's got to carry a lot of weight for them to be successful.
Great job there by the defense on 4th down. Picked off got underneath a 15-yard out route, did a great job there. Now we've got Dutchtown has the ball now, first down, 20 yards, the line to gain. They're on the 40.
Let go, Lovejoy.
There's the snap. Ball complete in the middle of the field. 8 to 10-yard gain, going to give us second and about 12.
You know, Coach, anymore, these kids work all summer long and everything, but, you know, it's one thing about going to the weight room on a daily basis and going to your workouts and everything, but now you got a reason to practice with a purpose out here. It's the intensity is really rolled up, especially today. Yesterday we had pool play. Today we got a single elimination, and the intensity's there both with the players and the coaches. Everybody wants to do a good job.
Absolutely. Like we said, we're down to the final 2 teams that will be advancing to Valdosta. Second down, Dutchtown. Deep throw down the left side, vertical route, and it looks like it might be intercepted by Lovejoy. Interception, so there's a piece and 1 interception apiece. Great interception there by number 9, I believe.
Yeah, I don't have to have a program here with
Number 9 is the right corner for Lovejoy. A great interception there by him. So now Lovejoy will go back on offense from the 40-yard line. Want to commend Rich McGinnis and Dave Menard for a great job here. Also, Coach Clint Satterfield from Locust Grove doing a great job putting this together. Vertical pass down the left side, caught by Lovejoy, 22-yard pickup. That'll be first and goal from the 18-yard line.
You know, Coach, the old days of you just had little bitty short, fast guys out there and you throw the ball to them one time. These guys developed tremendous skill in stopping, reading the ball, reading the route, knowing when to accelerate, when to slow down, when to leap up and catch the ball. And everybody's catching the ball in their hands. These kids are well coached. Both these teams are well coached.
Absolutely. You got Coach Myers from Dutchtown and then Coach Carson from Lovejoy. And, of course, their assistants and coordinators are on the field also. En route down to about the 5-yard line, and the call is incomplete pass. Brings us up to second and goal from the 18. Also,
This gives these teams an early look at each other. Everybody's thinking towards the fall because, you know, all this is fun and it's important, but you still got to win in the fall. And Dutchtown's big rivalry, Stockbridge, they're here, and that's a big rivalry game every year, and I'm sure the Stockbridge kids are watching this real close to see what they got to beat in the fall.
Third down, out pass on the right side. He's got the catches made, picks up about 5 yards. It looks like we'll have 4th down and about 12. 4th down and about 12 to go to the goal line. Big 4th down right here, if I'm correct on my downs. And if you'll notice, there's one offensive coach and one defensive coach allowed on the field. If you'll notice, there's a defensive coach, but he stays out of play at the back by the goal. He helps to call the defense, so you do get some instruction on the field. 4th down play, snap. Down right.
Well, Coach, you had it within 1.
That's right.
Hey, Coach, I haven't talked to a coach who was here either one of these 2 days. Even the guys that went home early have not talked to a coach or player that didn't have a good time here. You know, they were sad about losing and going home, but they had a great time, and everybody I talked to who's coming back. I hope this thing, we can make it bigger and better next year.
There's no doubt. 4th down attempt from the 12-yard line going in. Solid throw and a touchdown. He's going to call touchdown. The catch was made. The ball was knocked out of his hands. They ruled touchdown in the end zone.
Yeah, Coach, I felt like that was a real good call. It was close, probably could have went either way, but had 1 foot down, got the other foot down, they had control of the ball before it was knocked out.
I agree. In this football game, if that were to have been on the 5-yard line, he would have been down where he caught it, so I think it's the same deal. 2-point conversion, they went for 1 and got it. No, I'm sorry, that looked like a 2-point conversion right there. We'll have to clarify that. I believe we have a score right now, Lovejoy 8, Dutchtown 0. No, that was a 1-point conversion there. That means we have Lovejoy is 7 and Dutchtown is 0 at this point in time. With about 12 minutes left to go, 12 minutes 45 seconds. The way that works is it is a running clock for 19 minutes. The last minute is kept on the field, and the clock stops as deemed necessary by the officials with incomplete pass. Dutchtown's got the ball, 1st and 20. And we got a hitch route on the outside. Throw was made, but receiver couldn't hold on to it.
You know, Coach, we're finishing up the 2nd day of 2 pretty hot days, pretty humid days. The kids out here working hard. Gatorade has been a real factor in this thing. I have not seen the first kid go down with a cramp.
I hadn't either.
There's been plenty of Gatorade on both fields, 2 tables on each field. And we had a little instruction by Gatorade before the national anthem and a little advice on hydration. I think it's really, really helped these kids.
I agree with you, George. I haven't seen anybody cramping. It's really amazing with the heat and the reps these guys are getting. 2nd down and 20. Dutchtown drops back. Nice out route on the right side. Complete to number 4. Great throw by the quarterback from Dutchtown. Number 1 from Dutchtown. Good throw.
That's Kalim Epps. He's 2016. He's got a couple people looking at him this year, and he's going to be a prospect. He's going to help somebody next fall for sure.
Want to let you know that as soon as this game's over, we're going to have a trophy presentation, and we're going to be right there with you all the way through it. We're going to film it for your enjoyment. We'll be right there with you all the way through it. 3rd down for Dutchtown. Looks middle, looks back over the middle, caught for a 7. And it looks like it made a couple people miss and picked up about 17. It's going to bring up 1st and goal from about the 16-yard line.
You know, talking about the trophy presentation, have you had a chance to go down there to that tent and look at that thing?
It is amazing. We're going to get it on camera for you if you hadn't already seen it, and it is a really nice trophy.
I'll guarantee you, whoever takes that home is going to be proud.
There's going to take that home. There's going to be somebody from Louisiana and somebody from Florida with the same one, of course, with a different state. As we hear for the Georgia State Airo 7v7 championship right now. 1st and goal for Dutchtown. Down by 7. Post route, touchdown. With 10 minutes and 21 seconds left, Dutchtown gets on the board. It's now 7-6, and they've elected to go for 1. Like I said before, you can attempt one point from the 5-yard line, or you can back the ball up. You get 1 shot from the 10-yard line, and you get 2 points. So they've elected to go for 1, and tie this game up 7-7.
Tell you what, I know
With
there's
about
a
10
lot of-
minutes left.
I know there's a lot of recruiting services here today, and all this film's going to Huddle and going to a couple other places to be shared with colleges. Mr. Ebbs here at quarterback's having a fine afternoon right now. I can see why these guys are in the finals.
Right. Nice little flip forward there. You saw that on your screen. And ties the game up 7-7. Epps to number 6 for Dutchtown.
That's Jatavian Weems. He's another one of the guys Dutchtown is really counting on big in this fall league when it really cranks up for real, and he has really shown a lot of talent here today.
But you can see the kids are having a great time. Adidas everywhere, good times. Lovejoy, 1st and 20, 40-yard line. Got him vertical. He's down the left side, and he is in the end zone. Number 11 for Lovejoy. What a great pass. Great pass by the quarterback for Lovejoy. And puts it right on the money. Looked to be a little curl wheel route over there on the left side, and just a great pass. Definite mix-up in coverage. Dutchtown gets beat over the top. And, you know, these two teams are just right down the road from each other, Coach. They're very familiar with each other.
They are very familiar with it. It's probably in the first 7-on-7 they've been at together.
Sprint out to the right and thrown back incomplete. I believe we got a score of 13-7, and that 2-point conversion was, or sorry, the 1-point conversion was no good, and that makes our score 13-7 with about 8 minutes and 15 seconds left running. On offense, getting ready. 1st and 20. The line to gain is a 20-yard line. They're starting on the 40. Dutchtown's a 3-by-2 formation. Sprint out to the left side. Epps looks like he's going to throw back. He's got a post route. Oh! Looked like a sprint out left throw back out of Dutchtown.
Well, Coach, I was really impressed with all the people who have been here today, parents and stuff like that, and yesterday also. And there was a lot of people around. We had Adidas representative was here with us, and he was around talking to the parents, talking to the kids, and he was impressed with the character of the kids and how well spoken they are and how well behaved they are. Coach, we just had 1,200 kids here competing on a high level. We never had the first fight, had a few discussions, a little activated discussions, let's say, but we never had any fights. We never had to break anybody up. Everybody's out here playing, having a good time.
I've really been impressed with the sportsmanship, and right now we've got a player down. It looks like he's cramping a little bit, and we're getting the trainers coming out on the field now. We're getting this taken care of. So we stopped play, and we stopped the clock at 7 minutes and 23 seconds, and this gives us a chance. I'm sure the young man will be okay, but it looks like he's cramping in his right calf. Gives us a chance to catch up on, basically, just to give you, you know, these guys have been contacted throughout the summer or throughout the year to this event's taking place, and it takes a lot for these coaches to take time out with their kids, get them here, get the money from their communities, because the kids got to eat, among other things, and get them here. And, you know, you get 50-plus teams with over 1,100 athletes on the ground in Adidas gear. It's just a great event. And I've heard nothing but positive things out of any coaches and players coming or going. All right, we're back to play now. I believe we're 2nd down and 20. Epps drops back, looks to the right. He's going deep down the right side. 15 gets over the top. And what a great play by number 15, Lovejoy, the left cornerback. Steps up and knocks it down. Great play there.
Coach, he's playing with a cast on his hand. Just if he had 2 good hands, he'd have picked that off and might have returned it.
He might would have. That's he brings up 3rd down.
Ball turned, had a good look at it.
Yeah, I didn't even notice the cast there. It was a really good play. Great play with your feet. Brings us 3rd down and 20. Dutchtown is down by 6 at this time. They've got trips left. They come out trips left. 2 receivers to the right. 3rd down. They are Dutchtown, and they're going to mark him down at about the 23-yard line.
Well, Coach, I know the college scouts can't be here, and you got to rely on recruiting services and stuff, but I'll guarantee you if the college guys could be here, they'd be lined up on the fields watching the talent here today. I saw kids all day yesterday, the Ingram kid from Morgan County. You know, he's already been offered by Florida State and Georgia Tech, and he's going to have more offers coming, but he's an exceptional athlete, and he's going to be a big-time player for somebody come the fall.
That's another thing you were mentioning, that these kids get some good pub and they get some good exposure. And the name of the game today is exposure, because this stuff goes out on social media and it's out there. And that's why you're listening to us right now. Oh, picked up the first down right there. Brings us to, that's going to make it 1st and goal from the 19-yard line. Clock's back running at 5 minutes and 12 seconds. Once again, when this 5 minutes runs down, we will go to 1 more minute. The time will be kept on the field by the referee. Just like game situation, we'll stop on incomplete passes, we'll stop on first down. And you actually get 1 timeout during that last minute. This has been the format that's been going on for the last 2 days. And there has been a bunch of games played, I can tell you that. 1st and goal. Epps comes back, he breaks, he's got a corner route, number 5, throws it to him. What a great catch. What a great catch. In high school, you only have to keep 1 foot in for it to be a good catch, and I believe he got both down. But just what a great catch on the corner route.
That's a big-time play right there. That is a big-time play by a great athlete right there.
That's a great throw and a great catch. Now we're going to get it. We're going to move everybody up. Dutchtown's going to get the option to go for 1 or 2, and it looks like they've decided to go for 1.
Coach, another guy that really caught my eye the last couple of days. You happen to see Jonesboro play any. The quarterback from Jonesboro, the Cooper kid, very impressive kid. I believe he's already been offered by Clemson and may have verbal to Clemson, from what I understand. But he, good athlete, and I'm sure Jonesboro's counting on him a lot in the fall, and people will hear a lot of him and see a lot of him in the paper.
2-point conversion, excuse me. Sprint out left. The conversion is and looks like the Dutchtown has taken the lead and is up by 1 point with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left.
That's 3 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock, and after that, the last minute will be timed on the field by the referee.
That's correct. So and that's Epps on the sprint out left. What a big play again. Boy, he's just carrying his team.
Tell you what, the intensity's cranking up right here. Coaches, they've turned up the volume a little bit.
Sure is. Here we go. First down, Lovejoy. Square in route. Nice play. Nice play.
Well, that ball was right on the money. Delivered right on time.
Great throw. Number 13.
These guys are working. They're working on. They understand. They're reading defenses. They know who's supposed to be open, and when.
First down and goal from. Once Joy's trailing about 1. 2 minutes and 49 seconds left to go until we get our 1 minute on the field countdown. Lovejoy lines up, trips left, looking left, quarterback looking left, check down route, running back picks, there he goes, picks up about 4 or 5, looking at 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from what looks to be the 12-yard line. Referees marked the ball ready for play. And the clock's ticking. 2:21, 2:20, 2:19, 2:18.
You know, Coach, next year we're going to have another division for the young kids, rising seniors, or rising stars, rather, excuse me. These are going to be, watch this play here.
Great play there. Gets it down about the 2-yard line. Nice catch and throw. Brings up 3rd and goal from the 2.
Back to the Rising Star Division. These are the kids that were in the 8th grade last year. They're going to be into the 9th grade in the fall, and they're going to be their own team and their own division next year when we come back in the summer for next year. So those young kids, you don't have to leave them at home. They're getting reps just like the older kids.
Got a big 3rd down play here with 1:30 left to go. Lovejoy trailing by 1. Motion right, trips right, quarterback drops back, looks in the middle, and in and out of the hands. In and out of the hands. Brings us up to 4th down. 4th down from the 2-yard line. And this is a big play, folks. With 1:22, There's still a lot of time left in the sense, but this is a big play to get down there. We have 4th down from the 2-yard line. Lovejoy gets the play in. They're running no huddle off the wristbands. They got trips left. Motion to the right. 2-by-2. Quarterback drops back. He's looking left. He's got a corner route in the back of the end zone. Tall receiver jumps up and makes the play. What a play. As time runs out, we have 1 minute left. And now the clock will actually start and stop just like a real game on incomplete pass and first downs.
Now, if I'm right, the clock doesn't start until the ball's snapped in this right here. So they can get everybody lined up. Clock's not running, but then the ball's snapped, and that starts the clock in this last minute of play, and the officials keep it on the field.
That's correct. It looks like we're going to be able to keep the clock on the scoreboard and start and stop it on the scoreboard here. All right, that was a touchdown, so we have an untimed down here, and Lovejoy is elected to go for 2. They're moving the ball to the 10-yard line, and they've elected to go for 2, which this would give them 21 points. It'll be 21-14 as opposed to 20-14. Quarterback drops back. A 2-point conversion. He gets rid of it in the middle. Touchdown, 2 points. Gives Lovejoy 2 points, and now they go up by 7, 21-14. And, folks, this looks like it might end up in an overtime, and I'd love to give you those rules. Basically, overtime in the flag football is each team gets a shot from the 10-yard line until somebody gets it, until somebody doesn't. But big possession here for Dutchtown. Now they're going to have the ball for a minute, George, but it's not going to be the running clock like normal.
No, it'll be play by play, so you don't have to really rush and hurry and all that and make all kind of mistakes because you're hurrying. You can take your time, move the ball when the thing snap and regroup.
You actually have more time with the last minute than you do normally because it's not a running clock. Now, if there's an incomplete pass, the clock stops. Anybody gets out of bounds, the clock stops. Any kind of catch and a tackle in the field of play, the clock will continue to run. Got quads to the right for Dutchtown right here. Epps breaks back. He looks right. He's coming off. He throws an out route. Tackled right away. Good play by number 7 linebacker from Lovejoy coming up and making the play there. Now the clock's still running because that was a complete pass in the field of play, and the receivers up. They do get lined up. They're getting the call. They get the play. Coach signals the then sprint out left. Sets up. Epps sets up. He over the middle. Pass. Stops the clock. Not a bad thing if you're Dutchtown. But now you got 34.8 seconds left on the clock, and we got a 3rd down. Dutchtown needs to pick up the 1st down to maintain it. Of course, Lovejoy, there's still time left, but if they can get a change of possession here, it should put them in pretty good shape.
Coach, what do you think about the jerseys and stuff from Adidas? Bracket depends what's color. I tell you, I think the kids really bought in.
Say they've got their 7 here, and a complete pass, and what a great 6. It looks like they're going to spot him. Hold on a second. Short of the 1st down. But the clock's still running, and we're going to have to reset the clock. So let the referees sort this out. While they're sorting this out, we want to go ahead and add that, 50-plus teams in Adidas gear, 1,100 athletes. They're resetting the clock now. And just excitement and great sportsmanship out of coaches and players. Obviously, Coach Edgar Carson here with Lovejoy's done a great job with his team, as well as Coach Myers from Dutchtown.
Coach, that was Weems that made that catch. He had a big catch for him earlier in the game right there, and he came back with that one. I tell you what, it looked like it was real close.
Almost picked up the 1st down.
Yeah, he's half the football.
I believe we got 4th down here. I believe we got 4th down and about a yard. This is a big play. This is a big play for Dutchtown right here. Big play for Lovejoy.
Well, I tell you, while they're figuring this thing out, these guys in the striped shirts, they don't get a lot of credit a lot of times, but they were a big part of how smooth this thing went the last 2 days.
No doubt. Here's your 4th down play right here. They drop back, and they've left everybody, and takes off running. What a big 1st down. Big 1st down for Dutchtown. They're going to stop the clock for the 1st down until they mark it ready for play. Now it's marked, and the clock's running 13, 12, 11, 10. Snaps made. Sprint out right. Epps is looking back over the middle. He throws the incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock with 5 seconds left.
We got 5 seconds right here. Everybody in the stands is standing up. Everybody on the sidelines is standing. Both teams are standing. We got 5 big seconds.
This crowd is going. 5 seconds left. Down by 7 points. Are appointed. Called.
Boy, Coach, back to the job the officials are doing this week. They did a great job, and they kept this thing moving smooth, and they kept the, coaches get excited and they coach with intensity and everything, but nobody got out of hand. It's because of professionalism of these striped shirts. They do a great job.
Well, we got Jonas, who's the brainchild of this whole thing, and I know he wants to say a couple of words, and I'm pretty sure he's impressed with the way things are going. Rich?
Craig, it's been a great week of fantastic football. Great teams coming to play and get better, and I was just blown away with the competition and the talent. A bunch of Division I kids out here. When the buses came in, we put them all in the same field yesterday, about 1,000 to 1,100 kids all getting ready. So it's been great football. Look forward to years to come. And what a great finish, huh?
What a great finish for a great tournament. 5 seconds left on the clock.
Just 5 seconds is all about taking the big trophy home.
Down by 7. We're down to the big trophy. Sprint out left. Epps is looking in the back of the end zone. He gets rid of it, and it's caught. And now we've got a 1-point game. We've got a 1-point game. There was some discrepancy did he get the ball off in time? Did they call a sack? But no. Touchdown signaled by the referees. 1-point game, and now we got a 21-20 game. 21-20 game. Dutchtown can go for the tie from the 5-yard line, or they can go for the win from the 10. Coach, what you think?
Coach, I'll tell you what. That's why I got out of coaching. Those calls killed me. I tell you what, Coach, I got to go for the win. My kids, they've been here. They've been working 2 days. They're working all summer long. I got to show my kids I believe in them. I got to go for the win right now.
And, I was skeptical about mentioning what a great job we were doing with cramps, and that's my fault. We jinxed us on the cramps, Coach. We've had 2 guys cramp up. But you got to figure these kids played 5 games yesterday, a 6th one today, and then depending on their bracket, may have played another 5 today. These guys, some of them have played 14 to 15 games in 2 days. That is just a wild schedule in the heat, a lot of reps, and we're going to take a timeout right here and deal with the injury, of course, but I think we're safe to say it is a cramp, and the trainers are dealing with it and the coaches.
Yeah, I'll tell you, this is some quality practice right here. You can go out in the practice field at your school, and you can have practice for 2 hours and all like that. But when you line up and you play 12, 14 games in 2 days with a reason where people are keeping score, and it ain't a game if you don't keep score. So anytime you got a scoreboard up there, it's a real game, and these kids know exactly what the score is.
That's right, and to let you know, you can't replace this competition. South Cobb and Jackson are the 2 other teams that will be representing the state of Georgia. We're giving you the state championship game right now with Dutchtown and Lovejoy, and it's a great thing. But the 2 teams that are from Georgia that will be representing Georgia, these 2 teams, along with Jackson and South Cobb teams, and
I'll get. To see the Braves game, because we're going to see some of these jerseys at a Braves game, Coach.
There's no doubt, and they'll be Twitter, and they'll be everywhere. Dutchtown has decided to go for the win, Coach. They're tired, and they're going to go for it. One play for all the marbles, Coach. They're either going to win or they're going to lose it right here.
Coach, that's my call right there. I got to show my kids I believe in them right now.
There is no time on the clock. It's 21-20. You're down by 1. You're going to go they're going for 2 points right now from the 10-yard line, and they're either going to win the game if it's good or lose the game if it's no good. And here it is. It's a snap. They got 5 wide. He's looking. It's a corner route on the right side. He catches it. Touchdown! No! He caught him on the 1-yard line. The referee says no. He caught him on the 1 yard line. Lovejoy wins on the 1 yard line. What a play. What a play. And what a tough call by the referee. What a tough call by the referee.
Coach, I tell you what, the referee was in perfect position. He was right where he should be. It happened right in front of him. It shouldn't be no doubt. The call was right on the money.
He was right there. He was in position. He didn't hesitate. He said he did not get it. He said incomplete from the get-go. There was no hesitation at all. He did not hesitate at all, and it was just a great deal. And what a great, great play on a great, great tournament. It literally was on the 2-inch line, George.
That's right. That's right. It was right there. It couldn't be any closer.
What a tremendous play. What a tremendous play on a 2-yard line.
This is something special to me, and it's happened all day, both days. When this thing's over, you got both teams out there shaking hands.
That's right.
Each other on the
That's right. What a great game. They're shaking hands.
They're shaking hands, patting each other on the back and saying, wait till the fall, we'll get you then.
Wait till we put pads on. Right now, we're going to bring you the trophy presentation while they set that up. Obviously, both teams, this is not the end for them in this competition. They'll be moving on to Valdosta to represent the state of Georgia. This was your first Georgia State Championship, Airo 7v7. You can read all about it at airo7v7.com. And, of course, we're on Twitter. And it is just a great, great deal with great competition, great sportsmanship. I want to commend Coach Myers from Dutchtown and also Coach Edgar Carson from Lovejoy Wildcats. Two tremendous, great jobs. And the referees were right on top of everything, and they did a great job also. You know, George, those referees called 9 to 14 games yesterday in a row without breaks, and then they turned around and did the same thing today. They get a lot of credit also.
Oh, yeah, they did a great job, and they're out here because of the kids, just like these coaches are out here for the kids. If you're not helping kids, you're out here for the wrong reason.
That's right, that's right. And right now we've got Dutchtown getting their picture made. I'm sorry, Dutchtown is that looks like, that's right, that's one of the 4 teams representing. Looks like Jackson over there getting their picture made, getting ready to move on to Valdosta to represent Georgia. So top 4 teams from Georgia against Louisiana and against Florida. Great matchups there. They're getting their picture made. We're going to have a trophy presentation briefly in just a minute. But I want to commend both teams on a tremendous game. A tremendous game with a tremendous finish of a tremendous tournament. It's really something exciting to watch. The fans, they got their money's worth, and the players did too. And this is the kind of intensity and competition level, George, that carries you through the fall. And you can't get this kind of work in the off season unless you come to something.
I'll guarantee you got momentum coming out of here. You're in the weight room. First of next week, guys are lifting in there for a reason. They're in there getting better. They're not settling for that. Yeah, we're the top 4, but we want to be the top 1. And fall ball's coming around, and that's what everything's about. I tell you, Coach, it comes down to one play. Both teams executed well. Good offensive play, good defensive play, and good call by the official.
That's right.
You and I are going to Florida next week to watch this thing in Florida to see how good they are. But I'll guarantee you, theirs won't come down to a great offensive play and a great defensive play and a great call by an official.
That's right, 3 inches short, literally 3 inches short. Right now we're getting set up for the trophy presentation, and we got South Cobb and Jackson, of course, they're receiving their presentation as they will be moving on to represent Florida, to represent against Florida against Louisiana. I apologize.
Well, I hope we got a picture of this thing to show these people. This is some kind of nice trophy, Coach.
It is an amazing trophy, and Coach Myers, you just saw him. I don't know if you could see him or not, but he was talking to his team from Dutchtown and telling them what a great job they did. Great competition, and of course they did do a great job. And it's not over. Go play, and I can see their defense coordinator talk to him right now and say, "Listen, you played it well. It just wasn't good enough." So. It always comes down to a play, and I don't know of a single state championship or a run for a state championship that doesn't come down to that somewhere along the line.
I'll guarantee you, any one of these 4 teams right here can win that regional next week or in a couple weeks down the road.
It's going to be great competition, and we're going to be streaming. We're going to be bringing it to you someone will for Airo, and it's going to be fun to watch. That's going to be 12 teams, and you talk about talent. For Louisiana, Florida, and Georgia, you talk about talent, and talking about the scouts being on top of that. They're going to know who's in that game. They're going to know what's going on, and we're going to get that information out to you also. Right now, Rich McGinnis is presenting the trophies in our trophy awards area, and he's acknowledging all the teams, what a great job they're doing right now as he's speaking.
Well, I tell you, another group that we haven't touched on, is the daggone parents, Craig. We've had a lot of parents here these 2 days, and these parents have been here and they've been watching and everything. And I know these parents go to a lot of camps and stuff like that, but they got to be involved in this. They got to cheer. They got to be part of the competition. And we've had a lot of parents be here both days, all day long. We've had good concessions, and I believe it's been one of the better times for the parents too. So all in all, it's been a good experience for everybody.
I agree. And Dutchtown, of course, they're heartbroken to come that close, and they're making their way over to the trophy presentation now. And so we've got all 4 teams over there: South Cobb, Jackson, Lovejoy, Dutchtown there. And as we're waiting for the trophy presentation, I can go over a little bit of who the teams competed against to get where they are now. Lovejoy, to get to this final game, they started out with the bracket play. Each team played 5 pool games, and then they were seeded and played bracket game, which has got us where we are now. But Lovejoy defeated Eagles Landing, and then moved on and played Central Carrollton, and then moved on and defeated Griffin, and now they were matched up against South Cobb. And of course, if you go to our Airo 7v7 app, there's an app that you can get on iPhone and on Android, and it will have the whole bracket for you there. Dutchtown defeated Jackson to get to this final game, and so that's where we got the matchup. Great job for them getting there, and congratulations to both teams, both coaches, both fans, and we were glad to bring this to you, and we look forward to seeing you in Valdosta and seeing you next year. George?
Craig, I tell you, I can't say enough. Everybody had a good time. Anytime you can put on something like this for this many people and everybody walk away and talk about, I can't wait to come back next year, got to be doing something right, buddy.
I agree with you. Thank you for listening to us. I hope you got something out of it, and we'll be here with you and look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks.